As much as we dislike the idea of SWAT coming to an end, that end is near, and there are still some characters we would love to see return. Nichelle, Rochelle Aites, is certainly one of them, but sadly that is not going to happen, and we have been warned about that. Aites has a busy schedule due to the CBS series Watson, and SWAT showrunner Andrew Detman warned fans that her return couldn't work out. She is not the only character we would love to see return in SWAT Season 8, though. There are some from the earlier days of the series, and others from just the last few seasons. Even if it is just a small appearance in the SWAT series finale, it would be good to get an on-screen update. After all, there is a certain wedding that we need to see on the screen. Jim Street. Show us how his promotion is going. Street looks concerned in SWAT. The last we saw of Jim Street, he got a promotion that he deserved. The character was missing for the first couple of episodes of SWAT Season 7, with Alex Russell demoted from series regular to special guest star. Hondo, Shima Moore, explained that Street was helping out with his former Long Beach division, and the two units eventually teamed up for an episode. After this, Street was offered a promotion to run the unit, and he took it. Tan, David Lim, still talks with Street all the time, so it allows everyone to remain up to date on what is going on in Street's life. There was even mention of a Striss wedding coming up, something that we have waited years to see happen. Now it's time to bring Street back so he can tell everyone how he is finding his new position, since there won't be a SWAT Season 9 to see the two units team up again. Christina, Chris Alonso. Give us the Striss wedding. If Street returns, then Chris, Lena Esco, needs to return as well. One of the things that we need to see in the SWAT series finale is the Striss wedding, and it only happens if both characters return. It would also be great to get an update on how Chris is doing after she chose to leave the team. The last we saw of Chris, she realized that she needed to do more in her life, and she chose to run a safe house for immigrant women, which was originally ran by Mama Pina. This also opened the door for something to finally happen between Chris and Street, as they had originally held back from their feelings for each other due to working together. Despite Chris leaving, Street was part of the show to offer positive updates about their relationship, so the slow burn romance we had been waiting for still continued. Dominique Luca. Find out how the food truck is doing. Kenny Johnson wearing a hoodie in SWAT. One of the greatest tragedies of SWAT Season 7 was losing Dominique Luca, Kenny Johnson, who was the perfect driver of Black Betty. As one of the veteran members of the team, he brought a world of knowledge, as well as some comedic relief to some storylines. While Hondo made it clear that Luca would always be part of the family, he hasn't been seen since his short-term guest appearance in the 7th season. In a shocking turn of events, Luca was shot by robbers while he was off duty. After initially pulling through the surgery, Luca suffered some permanent damage to his shoulder, leading to him having to retire from SWAT, much to his disappointment. While he did get a rewarding send-off into retirement, it was not the ending that we wanted to see, and we need to see how he's doing in retirement and how that food truck business is doing. Jessica Cortez. Get a catch-up from the now FBI agent. Hondo and Cortez talk at a crime scene in SWAT. During the first 2 seasons of SWAT, the team was run by Captain Jessica Cortez, Stephanie Sigman. She was also in a secret relationship with Hondo, although the two would eventually realize that they needed to put their relationship on hold due to their positions at work. It brought an interesting dynamic, with 2 mature adults deciding the best for their careers and still working together well. At the end of the 2nd season, Cortez was offered a position with the FBI and took it. The SWAT Season 8 finale would be an excellent time for 20 Squad to work with the FBI and for Cortez to come in and show where she is in her career. It would also be perfect for Cortez to learn how Hondo has settled down and has a child, which is something she probably never expected to hear in the earlier days of the series. Piper Lynch. Bring closure for the former lieutenant. SWAT Hicks and Lynch look unimpressed. After Cortez left, Lieutenant Piper Lynch, Amy Farrington, came into the series, and while she wasn't a direct replacement for Cortez, she did help to run the team. However, she didn't quite make the impact that the writers likely hoped for, and she was quietly written out of the series during the 4th season. Lynch hasn't even been mentioned since, which shows just how little impact she made on the other characters. That doesn't mean she should be forgotten about. There were times that she had some run-ins with both Hondo and Hicks, Patrick Saint-Esprit, and the SWAT series finale would be a chance to see one final moment. Alternatively, it could be a chance to see that she gained some sort of promotion and is there to offer 20 Squad some sort of award at the very end of the series to show there is no bad blood. There is still time for some cameos to happen in SWAT Season 8. Some of them could offer moments we have waited 8 years for, while others are just good closure.